Uh, meanwhile, so this is what, okay, we are loading all these properties files. Meanwhile, I want to write one class, okay, one normal class like product info something, whatever it is, okay. I written product info, finish. Okay, so I written the one class like product info. So here I want to annotate it with what, at the rate for object creation component, right? So here I'm providing the some name too. Okay, some PI, that is product info object name. Clear up? Okay, right. I'm going to create one variable here. I'm going to create one variable that is private string, private string. What the key everywhere? Title, no? Right. So you should get that key at the rate value, EL expression, right? Dollar, open and closing brace. What is the key? My dot app dot title. My dot app dot title. I'm providing here. Control Shift O. Okay, right. You got it, right? Okay. Now I want to override toString method because I want to print that value. Okay, whatever the file you are getting. Okay, where it is here, toString, generate toString. Okay, it is there. Okay, check. Yeah, here toString method overridden. Clear? Okay. Now, now go for the starter class again. In the starter class, there is a Spring application run something. Okay. So here I am going to use my container, that is application context container. Okay. Some AC equal to. Okay. Now then what we are going to do here? See, here we need to use what, that product info class. Okay,
Mhm.
that is product info some some reference I'm going to create. Okay, right. AC dot what, get bean, AC dot what, get bean. What is the object name here? There, PI. Okay, product info. Okay, then product info dot what, class file, right? Now what I'm going to do, finally we are going to print what, sysout system dot out dot println pob, pob. Okay, now we did whatever you want. Okay, right. So now I'm going to run my application. Which one we are getting the first place? Can you tell me which one is going to execute? Even I added the predefined application.properties file as well. Which file is going to execute first? Hmm. Anyone? Come on, yeah.
Mhm.
Which one? What is the order here? Answer. Application or properties file. What, yeah. Okay. Let me execute here. Let me execute. Run as Spring Boot application. What is this title app? Which properties file it is refers to? Application.properties file only. Yes or no? 1 minute. There it is. Yeah. That is what? APP. So here by default, it will loads application.properties file, even though you have the multiple properties files. MNO you have, XYZ we have, abc.properties file you have. Okay, right? So even though if you have more than one properties file, but the Spring container is always looking for what? Looking for what? Looking for what? Only application.properties. Only application.properties file. That is what? Okay, right. That is what, yeah. But here, I need the specific one to execute. To execute the specific one. There is a separate concept to execute them. Okay. So there is a profiles concept. There is a problem here, right? I want to execute the specific one. I don't know. Example. So it is getting, even though if I execute again and again, then what? Which one you are getting? Title what? APP. That is what? The APP is what? Application.properties file. But not ABC. ABC is what? ABC title. MNO is what? MNO title. XYZ is what? XYZ title. So I want to get the specific one. Okay. If you are looking for this specific one, there is a concept called profiles. There is a concept called what? Profiles. So there we can discuss that profiles concept after the Pongal. Okay. Right. How we are going to bring that. Okay. We'll see that. So far, do you have any doubt here? Any doubt? Are you clear? So delete the properties. Okay. Let me delete the properties file. Or else let me rename it. Okay, instead of deleting Heman. Okay. Application one dot properties. Okay, it seems to be normal properties file, right? Now let me execute. Yes, we are getting what? File not found. What? Application.properties file. By default, the container is looking for what? Container is looking for what? Application.properties file. IO failure, that is input output failure while processing configuration file. Yes or no? Application.properties file is what here? Okay, that file is not available. in Naresh IT, some Spring Boot, that our project. Okay, here see the file not found exception. That means the class path resource, that is application data properties, cannot be opened because it does not exist. Getting? Okay, got it. Anil, okay. Yeah, we are also discussed yesterday uh, some properties file related concept only. Okay, just a minute. Huh? Yes, guys. Okay. Right. Okay. In here also, I'm going to change what application one dot properties. Yeah. Okay. This case also, let me run this one. Okay, Hemant. Right. Hmm. First of all, 1 minute. Let me remove this. Let me completely remove this application dot properties. Okay. Now, there is no application dot properties file. These are all the customized properties files. In our class also, I removed that the application dot properties file. In this case, what will happen? What is that? XYZ. That is last one, it is considered. Last one, it is considered. Last file. So here, I covered one point here somewhere. Multiple properties files. If you define a custom properties, it will load it by default, that is Spring container. We need to write that property. So somewhere we define the same key in multiple properties file. Then what? The last loaded file only it will be taken. Yes or no? Right, guys? We covered already. Okay, the XYZ is taken. Rename in property source. What file? That the key, that is the keys are same same applications. Okay. No. Why you are going to rename Hemant? See, I removed that application or properties file. So you got the one clarity. It means it by default it is loading the okay before okay right. Are you get the clarity, Hemant? We already covered if you have the multiple properties files with the same key, that the last loaded the combination will come into the picture. Yes or no? Okay, but here we don't have any ambiguity problem. Okay, all of you, are you okay? Any doubt? I hope you got the clarity. Okay, no? Perfect. Right. Hemant, are you clear? Okay, perfect. So here, can we define the same key? Can we define same key in properties files? or in multiple properties files. I think I written, even I removed, I hope. The key in multiple properties file. Then the last loaded combination is taken. Okay, right. So I hope you got the clarity for today's session. Clear up? Okay. So after Pongal, we will connect here. Okay. So even though if you want to load the specific file, there is a feature we have. Okay. We need to do some configuration. So in the profiles concept, we can cover. Don't worry. Right. So before wind up the session, please let me know if you have any queries. Okay. Otherwise, we are going to wind up the session.
Mm.
Next class on Monday, that is 14th, 15th, 16th. Institution officially announced these dates 14, 15, 16 as holidays. 17 might be the festival mode. All people may not be, I think, traveling. The tickets are so maybe there will little complication, right? So you won't be get it tickets easily. So that's what I given holiday on 17th. This is myself, okay? 17th, I only propose to like leave, okay? That as a holiday, sorry. And 18 as usual, Sunday no class. The next class on 19th. The next class on what? 19th. That is Monday. Okay, na, guys? We will connect on Monday.